G'day all, it's Michael here, Thursday, May 11. I've got an appointment here at 10:30. I'm in, well, where am I? I'm on the border of St Gwann and San Julians. So St John or San Gwann and St Julians. And this trusty Maltese gentleman at the bus stop tells me that left of this bus stop is St Julians and right of this bus stop is San Gwann. And the area of Ta Giorni, this is Ta Giorni, but he also tells me that those buildings over there, so just to the right of this road, is still technically part of St Julians as well, or San Julian. And I stopped here because, number one, my appointment is just up the road, but number two, this is a beautiful spot. Just because it's on a pretty busy road, but there is a beautiful vantage point here where you can see so much just from this one spot, so much below us. Now, I'm not very good with heights or balance, but I'm going to take the step up here. I don't want to fall into this garden below. Look guys, a garden. Well, greener anyway. You can see more down there in the valley, all the way around. So, where are we? Dead ahead, Parcherville. There is the Mercury complex, moving at a rapid rate. Mercury Tower. Going to be the new centre of entertainment in Parcherville. Taken shape. I've been commenting on that as I go. To the right of that is the Portomasso Hilton, of course, which we are all familiar with. So that area there, Parcherville, part of the greater St Julians, St Julians. You can see the overpass here. I think they call it a flyover. Now, I drove here from Marasascala today. Marasascala, as we know, is down south, and this is central here. And it took me 18 minutes. And just to highlight what a massive difference the time we travel makes, because on Tuesday I did exactly the same route and it took me 55 minutes because I was silly and I left at about 20 past 7 in the morning, peak hour, accidents, diversions and so on. Today, as you can see on the road, even from this distance, the traffic on that flyover, as they call them here, is very, very light at this point in time, and it's about 10 minutes past 10 a.m. at the moment. Lovely. Have a look at the apartment block right there in the middle of the screen. I reckon if I was on that top balcony or veranda, I could just about lean over and hand a cup of coffee to a driving motorist. That's how close it is to the flyover. But anyway, this is a popular part of Malta. Very heavily dense residential and land and property. Land is certainly minimal available to build on. There's no land, so they're only going to build up. And it is still good to see these green areas. And if I walk further up, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to fall off the wall here, there's Green Valley all the way up there. And this valley runs all the way down to Spinola Bay, yeah? Next to Spinola Park there, that new sort of mall they built a few years ago. Where I was the other day, near Tony's Bar. There's a big valley area there. It's good to see we've still got these green parts amongst the dense residential areas, although if you believe everything you read, you would think there is no green anywhere in Malta, or trees. There's certainly, I can certainly see a lot here, where I am. Anyway, so this area here, Ta Giorni it's called, very popular, quite affluent. Got a couple of friends that live here. Once you pass sort of Parcherville area there and you go further around the coast, there's a coast road, we can't see it, but then you've got Bahia de Chat or White Rocks, as well as Pembroke and these areas. Very good areas to dive around there. It's very rocky and it gets very deep. So quite nice. So right on the fringe here between St Julians and San Gwann. This weather today, gold, as you can see, not a cloud in the sky all around here. The forecasts have been a bit variable. I can see one fluffy cloud here which is very, very quickly being blown away that way. Yesterday was a glorious day. It was sunny in Valletta all morning. It was beautiful. And then in the evening, when we drove in the evening as we got home, there was just we were on the ferry actually coming back from Cospicua to from Valletta to Cospicua, and that time there in the afternoon, there was a light drizzle. It was still very warm. And this morning we went walking early. Not that early, about 7:30, and we were perspiring. It's very humid. It's about 80% or more at the moment, humidity, which is great. This is why my hips and stuff don't hurt when I'm here. It's all about that humidity, I think, in the northern hemisphere here in the Mediterranean sun. I love it. Whereas in Melbourne, everything seems to hurt, but that's life. So the forecast the next few days looks okay. I know Monday, Tuesday look pretty rainy and that, but as I said, the forecast, they change it so rapidly, and because it's such a small island, we're talking 28 kilometres long by 14 wide at the widest point, plus Gozo of course, but you know, you can get a storm here or rain clouds. If there's a bit of wind, they tend to blow away pretty quickly. So you can have a very, very heavy rainstorm, torrential rain, the roads could get all flooded and everything. An hour earlier it could be all steamy and hot and everything drying off. So that is Malta. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I just wanted to stop here because I drove past the other day and I saw the sea and I saw the buildings, Parcherville and St Julians, and I thought this would be a lovely spot just to share with our followers. There's a nice little park there, I guess, little benches and stuff dead ahead, you can see. So nice. Alright guys, have a lovely day. I'm sure you'll hear from me again later at some point. Bye bye.